This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 FM and iTalk1067.com. Also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Beamer's Glass, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Summit Regional Medical Center, Horn Auto Center, Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport, and Comfort Fit Dentures. And now, Sholo Ford presents high school football on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
And welcome to Snowflake High School, where we are about 10 minutes away from kicking off tonight's ball game against the Snowflake Lobos against the Eastmark Firebirds, if I'm not mistaken. So we are excited to have everyone here with us. I'm Abe Bodden. I'll be on your play-by-play tonight, joined with Mike Brogan. Mike, good to be alongside you tonight. You excited for some good football?
Yeah, I am. We've been looking forward to this game all year. I think this is the game that we kind of circled early in the season that, this would kind of determine who was going to end up winning the conference, and so been looking forward to this for a while.
Yeah, I think if you had asked any of us in August who would be playing for the region championship, we would have said this would have been the game that you're circling, and it is for the region championship tonight for Snowflake. If they win, they do secure the region title. If Eastmark wins, then it sort of becomes a three-team race.
Yeah, and they'll be into some weird tiebreakers. I think Snowflake does have a little bit of advantage. If I remember correctly, the first tiebreak is going to be the PowerPoint rankings, and Snowflake's got a pretty good handle on that. So
yeah, I was just looking at those. Snowflake's about 1.5 points ahead of the second place team, which I believe sorry that I didn't have that pulled up, but
that's right. It's Arizona College Prep.
Yes, yeah. ACP. That's correct. So Snowflake controls their own destiny here in the last 3 weeks of the season, and we're excited to see where they end up. Hopefully they bounce back from a little bit of a sluggish performance last week against Marcos Deniza. Coaches felt like they just needed a bit more effort out of the guys. I'm sure being back at home and not being on the road for the third week in a row will play a big difference in that. So we'll get to watch it all play out here on camera tonight.
Yeah, I think, as you said, it's not only 3 road games in a row, but 3 road games down to the Phoenix Valley.
Yes.
So you got 6-8 hours on the bus a week, and then just to get up for 4A game after 4A game after 4A game. So I think they were probably due for a little bit of a letdown. But like I said, coming back home tonight, I think you'll see good effort and energy out of the Lobos.
So just a quick report on our Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center, our injury report. Just as a reminder, Summit Regional Medical Center has everything your athlete needs to get back in the game. Snowflake did deal with a few injuries here over the last 2 to 3 weeks, Mike. I was told by a coach tonight that they have everyone healthy. So Andrew Bentley's back, Riker Brimhall's back, JoJo Lerma is back after injury last week. So no 3-hour bus ride, home game, adrenaline's pumping. These boys are ready to play.
Yeah, that'll be great. So it'll be good to have everybody back. Just they'll be able to get some rhythm and stuff. So.
Okay, great. Well, it is National Anthem time here at Lobos Stadium. We'll take a quick break and be back with you on Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Well, welcome back to Lobos Stadium. We just got done with the national anthem. Beautiful night here in Snowflake. We're probably sitting around 55-ish degrees, Mike. We're hoping that it doesn't get any cooler than that. And Eastmark having to travel up from the valley, they'll have to battle a little bit of the cold as it's been 100-plus degrees. And 95 degrees, I'm sure, at kickoff for each of their games so far this year.
Yeah, we'll see. I know the last 2 weeks we've been down there, it's been 100 plus both of the weeks. So it's nice to be up here with a little bit of fall in the air, and hopefully the altitude and the cool weather, I think, definitely has a potential to benefit the Lobos tonight.
Yeah, 100%. So, Mike, let's go to the Ace Hardware keys to the game. Just as a reminder, Ace Hardware has a 24/7 locksmith the next time you're locked out of your car or just need a key replaced any hour of the day or night, any night of the week. Call Ace Hardware in Pine Top, Overguard, and Show Low. What would you say are some of the keys that we should look for? And as our viewers are out there watching the game tonight, what can Snowflake do to come out here with a win? What do you think Eastmark has to do to Snowflake in return?
Yeah, what we're expecting here tonight is a defensive battle. I think both of these squads have played pretty well defensively this year. I think the strength of the Snowflake team definitely has been their defensive line, coupled with the linebacker play has come pretty well lately. And so I think when you get into those types of football games, things like turnovers and penalties play a really big part in determining the outcome of the game. And then I think with Snowflake especially, they, if memory serves correctly, they have not given up a point in the second half with that first team defense. So if they can continue that type of domination coming out of half, I think they'll come out on top.
Yeah, great aspect there from the defense perspective. Their defense has been great this year. Look for Aaden, Coor, Haydn, Nichols playing the linebacker position, as you said, number 22 and number 4. And then offensively, what do you think the Lobos need to do from an offensive perspective?
Yeah, they've been a fairly balanced running team, I think, in getting Jacob LaDuke back. I know he played last week. I think he was still slowed a little bit by some injuries that he's been having. I think that'll open the passing game up a little bit for him, but I would expect them to lean heavily on Turley early in the game. LaDuke's been really good in short yardage situations, so I would expect them to continue to play that type of football. And if they can get that run game going, they'll be really successful tonight.
Yeah, wonderful. Well, those are your Ace Hardware keys to the game. We'll recap those here at halftime, see if anything's changed. But remember, Ace Hardware for all of your locksmith needs. Well, we'll take a quick break and then come back with the kickoff as the captains exchange handshakes out there at midfield. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
You've
been there,
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable. Always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
Welcome back to Snowflake, where the coin toss just happened. Snowflake won the toss, deferred to the second half, so they will kick off. Eastmark is setting up their kick return offense. We'll try to get who the returners are here for you when they come out. You'll notice Snowflake in sort of a little bit of a different look tonight, Mike, as they're going with the chrome domes, I'm going to call them. Sorry if that offends anyone, but yeah, shiny silver. My son came home, put the cap on his helmet, and I could see myself in it. So we'll see how they go tonight. They look cool from up here. Boys are excited to wear them. They're in their all grays. And we're getting set for kickoff as we get ready for one of the bigger region games that Snowflake is going to have this year.
And it's such a, we weren't able to do the Marcos game. We went to Payson last week. We saw 2 kick returns for touchdowns and another long return.
Awesome.
And it just kind of reminded me what a weapon Sam Brown is.
Yes.
We don't give up any returns because probably 80% of his kicks get to the end zone. So
yeah, Sam always doing a great job for the Lobos as he tees it up. We're getting set for kickoff here. Lobos set across the 35-yard line. Back deep for the Firebirds are number 1, it looks like, and number 10. So kick from Sammy is going to angle to number 10, middle of the field. Fields it at the 5, 10, 15, 20. Brought down, looks like by number 60. That's Brent White for the Lobos. And here comes the Lobo defense, Mike, that we talked heavily about in the Ace Hardware Keys to the Game. And just as a reminder, that was the Northland Pioneer kickoff. When it's time to kick off your college education, do it at the hometown college with the lowest tuition in the state, now offering bachelor's degree programs in education and business. So Eastmark will take over just outside the 20-yard line. We'll call it the 20 and a half. They're lined up, 3 receivers to the near side of the field. Quarterback number 13, who is that for them, Mike? We've got a little roster there.
Yeah, it's a little dark here, and my eyes aren't as young as they used to be. May have to get some lights here.
Well, they're going to take the shotgun snap, go to the running back where he's cut down by number 4, Haydn Nichols. And once again, we see that linebacker play only give up 2 yards on the initial run. Eastmark looking to hurry up a bit here.
Yeah, so it looks like it's a Dylan Gesner.
Dylan Gesner, okay.
Running at the quarterback spot tonight.
So Gesner is directing traffic down there, sending a left tackle to the right side of the line. Gesner's back in the shotgun formation again. Double wide receiver up top. He's going to hand off, met by Brent White initially, but then a host of Lobos bring him down as Brent misses the tackle momentarily, but there is Aaden Coor and Andrew Bentley. Perfect tackle there by both of those two, and great to have Andrew back from injury this week.
Yeah, and again, he runs another running back down coming from the weak side. He's got such good quickness, and Aaden Coor is so good, chasing the football down. They got such quickness and speed. It's awfully difficult to run, laterally on the Lobos defense.
So that'll put the Firebirds back about 3rd and 12, we'll call it. Gesner back in the shotgun again. He's going to do a little draw play up the middle, and he's met right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Looks like that's for big Cody Flake, number 64, on the tackle, as he just blew right through the line and met him. You see it there on the replay. Not sure he was ready for that after a 3-hour bus ride, Mike.
No, that was a big hit by Cody. So great first possession defensively for the Lobos. They'll get the ball in what should be fairly good field position here.
So that'll bring up the 4th down for the Firebirds as they get set to punt the ball away. Back deep, you've got Riker Brimhall, and I believe that's Merrick Ulberg to either side. The punt goes, it looks like it's going to spiral out towards Merrick, where he calls for a fair catch at about the 45, and that's where the Lobos will take over. Well, we'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear. Plus all kinds of bait including live worms, flies, and lures. The staff are experienced anglers and they can advise you on what you need, where to go, and what type of bait the fish are biting on. Plus, pick up your fishing, camping, and boat permits. When you think fishing, think Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. Located on Highway 260, 1 mile before the casino.
We're back here at Lobo Stadium. The handoff's going to go to Turley as he tries to bounce it outside. Lobos went with a little bit of trickeration there, Mike. Lined everyone up directly behind the center and then overloaded that right side.
Yeah, it's been fun watching this year. It seems like there's always a new wrinkle in most of their football games, from I formations and an overload line tonight and things like that. Be interested to see if they stick with that or if that was just a one-time.
Well, Lobos, they had a lot of success last week against Marcos going with their big set. It looks like they're coming out here again in this as they go 3 tight ends. Those 3 tight ends go in motion. Aaden, Skip, and Graham. Jacob LaDuke in the backfield. Hands off to Raban up the middle. Raban's going to go off the right side of that line, pick up about 6. That's going to leave them 3rd and 3.
Yeah, it looks like running behind Cody Flake there. A nice little crease they created, and Raban hit that hole really quick and got through there. Good gain on 2nd down, puts them in a 3rd and manageable.
So they're just on the other side of the 50 here. We'll call it about the 48 and a third, if that's a yardage marker. I don't think that is, but LaDuke's going to be in shotgun, 4 receivers, across the line. He's going to take it himself up the middle and met by a host of Firebirds. They stuffed that one out, and it looks like they had 3 or 4 of them in on the tackle there in the backfield.
Yeah, they looked like they were expecting this run all the time, brought both linebackers into this. So be interesting what they're going to – looks like they're going for it here on 4th down.
So Lobos are going to go for it on 4th down early here on their first possession. They've got about 4 yards to pick up. LaDuke in the shotgun, flanked by Turley. Hard count, and Snowflake moves. Looks like that's going to be down here on the near side. That's Christian Smith. He's pleading his case to coaches, but they got him for the false start. So that will bring up a punt now on 4th down for the Lobos as Sammy Brown comes on the field. Penalty moves them back on the other side of the 50, about the 48, and it'll be 4th and 8.
Yeah, it looked like they were there just to try to draw them off sides and just were, I guess, unable to hold your water, I guess, for lack of a better term there.
Yeah. So Sammy back to receive or to kick the punt. High snap a little bit. Sam gets it off. It was tipped at the line of scrimmage, but it looks like it's going to take a little bit of a snowflake bounce as it bounces out around the 29-yard line. It will be downed at the 26 or 27. And that's where the Firebirds will come back out looking to move the ball on their second possession. First possession, sort of what we talked about at the top of the show, Mike. Snowflake's defense dominated that line of scrimmage. Firebirds went backwards instead of forwards, and Snowflake will look to do the same.
Yep, game's kind of playing out like we thought it would, right? Both defenses, good first possessions, so.
Good look there by our camera crew of the defensive line and offensive line for either side. Gesner back in the shotgun. Going to hand it off to his running back up the middle. He's got about 5 yards as he is eventually brought down. It looks like coming off the heap, that's Jet Smith, along with Haydn Nichols as they combine for the tackle there. That's number 6. I don't know if I've got a name yet on number 6 for the Firebirds. So Gesner directing traffic again here for us as Firebirds gain about 6 on that, so it'll be 2nd and 4. Gesner in the shotgun, big formation up to the top of your screen. He's going to hand it off to 6. Lobos trying to string him out. He finds a little bit of daylight, moves out past the marker. They're going to give him a first down out to the 39.
Yeah, that's Nicholas Samayoa with the carry there. Really good cut up field. Did a good job getting him turned back up, but put his foot in the ground. Really good cut to get that first down.
Yeah, good vision there by Samayoa. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. The first down of the game. Gesner once again in shotgun formation. A couple of flankers up near the top. They're going to give it to Samayoa again. A lot of Lobos there in the pile, but he's able to lunge forward and pick up 3.
Yeah, interior line just looked like a big mess there, right? From it looked like 5 or 6 kids on the ground.
Yeah, that was a rugby scrum right there, Mike. That was. But Samayoa picking up some hard yards. He will pick up about 3, so that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Clock ticks down to about 5 minutes here in the first quarter. Same formation, just flipped this time. Another couple of blockers down here on the close end of the screen. Gesner in the shotgun. He's going to fake the handoff this time. Brent White coming hard. Ball knocked away. It looks like that's by JoJo Lerma out there. Good pressure by Brent White to get after Gesner and make a difficult pass even more difficult.
Yeah, really good discipline there by JJ. They had run the ball the first, 6 plays of the night. Finally went with a play-action pass. Lerma, really good discipline, stayed on and made that a real difficult pass to complete.
And that will bring up 3rd and 7 from the 43. Lobos going to go with 4 down linemen. Firebirds with a big set as they've got 2 wide receivers. Lobos showing blitz. They're going to bring Haydn. Andrew Bentley coming off the end. It's going to be a screen play. Missed tackle. Jet Smith trying to bring him down. Oh, big stick out there. But not after a big gain that takes the Firebirds out to the 41-yard line for a gain of about 20 yards.
Yeah, good play call there. Good execution on the screen. Snowflake had a shot to get him in the backfield. He made the first linebacker miss and then was able to get the first down after that.
Yeah, and you see it on the replay there. Lobos brought a whole host of defenders on the blitz, and Firebirds with a good call. So that'll bring up 1st and 10 from the 41. Gesner again in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off the left side. There goes Samayoa. Picks up about 5 on 1st down. Brought down by Aaden, Coor, and Riker Brimhall in on the tackle as well.
Samayoa's running hard. He's had 3 good runs on this possession, and he's at least establishing those shorter 2nd and 3rd downs for Eastmark.
Yeah, good hard runner. He's not giving up much. He doesn't look like a real big kid, but every bit as athletic as you would want out of a running back. So once again, Gesner in the shotgun. Man in motion, that's number 1. Lobos showing blitz again. Andrew Bentley coming in hot. They're setting up the wide receiver screen, almost picked off. Riker Brimhall there on the defense. It looks like he had a decent shot at it. We'll try to see here on the replay. Oh, never mind. He was actually being blocked while he was trying to catch it.
Yeah, good recognition on that screen. Looks like they went with the same call they went on 3rd down previously, except they just flipped over to the other side of the field. Snowflake did a much better job this time, or at least Riker did a good job of diagnosing it and getting the way to kind of blow that up. So,
yeah, big Andrew Bentley again with the paw right in there. So Firebirds will be in the shotgun, flanked by Samayoa's Gesner. Lobos looking to bring the blitz off the right side. They do. Ball's going out to the wideout, where he's met by JoJo Lerma, but not after picking up the 1st down. Is a good gain of about 8 yards. Will move the sticks.
A good job there by the offensive line to pick up the blitz. Against Snowflake sending multiple defenders. They did a really good job rotating out and picking Nichols up, and then able to hit that little out route.
Well, the Firebirds doing a good job of mixing things up here, Mike. They're run pass now a little bit more balanced than what they were in the first drive. Gesner takes the shotgun. Not much going up the middle, as I believe that was Samayoa again, but he only picks up about 1 as Haydn Nichols is in on the tackle.
Yeah, and it's about what we expected. Real committed to the run game and the short passing game. So, again, it'll be defensive line and linebackers. Someone will need to step up and make a play here, see if we can get the drive stopped.
Well, and you can see what the Firebirds are trying to do too, playing the number 1 team in the state on their home field. You try to control the clock a bit as it ticks down here to 3 minutes in the 1st quarter. Firebirds at the 28. Gesner's going to hand off to Samayoa. He's got a lot of room off the left side. Brought down eventually by Jet Smith after a pickup of maybe 6. So that'll bring up 3rd and about 3.
Yeah, again, a good hole on that left side. Again, Eastmark putting themselves in a 3rd and manageable again to see where we're going. But again, to your point, we've already taken 9 minutes off the clock here in the 1st quarter between the 2 drives. And so I think this is the type of football game they definitely want to be in tonight.
Well, it looks like Gesner is going to have a new running back behind him. I believe that's number 30. Man in motion is number 1. They're going to give it to 30 up the middle. Not a lot of room there. Looks like he will gain a couple as he's met by a whole host of Lobos there. Getting off the pile is big Cody Flake, Brent White, Haydn Nichols.
Justin Whitmer is with the carry.
So Justin Whitmer, number 30 there. Met initially, it looks like on the replay there, by Brent White as he comes off his left defensive end position. So that'll bring up 4th and short. Scoreboard's showing 4, but I'm going to call. Never mind, they just changed it to 1. I was going to say. Looks like maybe 1.5 as they need to get out past the 20-yard line. So Gesner once again flanked. It looks like by number 17 this time. Actually, Gesner's not back there. That's number 7 and 27. Looks like we're going to have a timeout by Eastmark. So we will take a break. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Well, Mike, it's under 2 minutes here in the 1st quarter. Firebirds driving. They are at the 21-yard line. They've got to get out past the 20. They came out in a little bit of trickeration, and they ended up calling a timeout. I thought it was a timeout Snowflake, but it was a timeout charged to the visitors from Eastmark. Eastmark with the hard count, trying to get guys to jump, and they did. That's going to result in a first down for the Firebirds.
Yeah, just a little too excited. You get in those short, 1 and 2 yards to go on fourth down. Everybody's wanting to make a play. You get a little excited.
Yeah, especially after coming out of a timeout, that's hard, right? Because as coach, you're telling guys, fire off the ball, and that hard count gets them. So that'll be a first down. Firebirds in business here as they're inside the red zone now. Drive will begin, or not the drive, but this set of downs will begin here at about the 16-yard line. Gesner once again in the shotgun. He's going to get off that left side again. There's Andrew Bentley. Justin Whitmer trying to get off that left side, and Andrew Bentley was having none of that as he brings him down for a loss of about 6 yards. So that will move them out past the 20-yard line again, but great play there by Bentley.
Yeah, really good penetration, and then he was a good form tackle there till the end, till he was able to get him to the ground. So certainly now they're in 2nd and 15. When you get behind the chains like that for a run team, it's awfully difficult to convert these. So,
well, Lobos will look to stiffen up the defense here. 2nd and 15. Gesner's going to roll out to his right. No pressure by the defense. Oh, he's got a wide receiver who toe taps along the line. They're going to give him the catch. And that looks like it will be pretty close to a first down as they pick up 13 yards, needed 15, so we'll call it 3rd and 2.
Yeah, nice play design again, and it seems like, roll him out to that right-hand side, shorten that throw up for the quarterback, and just a nice out-breaking route by the receiver there.
Well, Firebirds in a 3rd and short here, just inside the 10. They're going to give it to Whitmer right up the middle, and nothing going as he's met by some of the big men up front. That was Woodside, I believe. I believe that was Victor initially on the tackle, and then a whole host of other guys up the middle there, not allowing him to get through.
Yeah, it looks like they stopped him right at the line of scrimmage here, so going to bring up another 4th and 3. Looks like we're kicking a field goal here.
So Firebirds will attempt the field goal. This will be about what would that be, Mike? About a 23-yarder?
Yeah, it looks like a 23, and it's coming from that right hash, so you may have to angle this a little bit.
Bad snap. The ball's rolling on the ground. Kicker dives on it at the 30, so Firebirds will not get any points as the bad snap bails out the Lobos, and they will take over at about the 30-yard line. So big break there for the Lobos.
Yeah, that snap kind of skidded right through the holder's hands. It looked like it hit the ground before it got to the holder, and the kickers are just are taught at that point just to get on top of that ball to stop a defensive return. So
all right, so Lobos will start at the 30. LaDuke in the shotgun, flanked by Turley and Raban. They're going to send Silverhorn in motion. LaDuke takes the snap. He's going to give to Raban. Raban up the middle, running hard, met by a host of Firebirds, but he will pick up about 4 yards, take him to the 35. Clock ticking down here as we approach the end of the first quarter, 24, 23, 22. Lobos will huddle up. They don't appear to be in too much hurry. May just let this clock expire and come back and play second down. So it looks like that's what they, well, never mind. Here they come out of the huddle. What do I know about football? Apparently nothing. LaDuke will be in a shotgun. 5 seconds left. 3. They're going to send Silverhorn in motion again. They will get the play off, not get the play off. Referees blow it dead. And that will be the end of the first quarter. So score 0-0. Lobos and Firebirds here at Lobo Stadium. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you: Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Sholo. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Well, welcome back, everyone, to Lobos Stadium, where the score is 0-0, start of the second quarter. Mike, we saw pretty much what we expected. Defensive battle. Firebirds put a good drive together there to end the first quarter, but came away with no points after a bad snap on the attempted field goal.
Yeah, and it's so hard. The Snowflake defense is really good. It's hard to have those long, sustained drives and come away with points, but it's crucial when you get the opportunity. There again, they're so good in the second half.
Well, we'll see what the Lobos have as they come out big set. LaDuke in the shotgun. There goes Skip, number 30 in motion. He's going to line up top of the formation. They're going to give it to Raban off that side. Raban cutting his way back inside. Looks like he'll have enough for the first down.
A good hard run there again, finishing there by Karter. Again, it's a little interesting. I don't think we've gotten anything from Kanton Turley that first quarter. Maybe he's the back they're saving for the second half. Great 1-2 punch are the two backs for the Lobos, and you saw right there on the replay, Karter making a good cut and finding a hole. So it'll be Lobos ball 1st and 10 from the 42. LaDuke once again in the shotgun. He'll take the snap. LaDuke's going to keep it. He tries to cut back up inside, but nothing doing as Firebirds meet him. They'll give him one. Good tackles there. It looked like, number 31 on the tackle there for the Firebirds. So, good job there by 35, the outside linebacker, keeping contained and turning LaDuke back into the rest of the defense.
Also, Lobos will be 2nd and 9 here. Similar formation as the play before. LaDuke in the shotgun. He's going to give it to Raban this time up that right side. Kanton Turley out there with a great block that springs Raban. Takes Karter up to about the 50, right at about the 50-yard line. We'll call it maybe the 49 and a half. So that'll bring up 3rd and 1. Just past the 50.
Another good, strong run there, finishing that thing for an extra 2-3 yards at the end of that run after contact. And Snowflake sure seems awfully comfortable running that ball right behind Cody Flake tonight. I wonder if they feel they got a mismatch over on that side of the line for him.
Well, Cody is a load to handle. Getting Division I scholarship offers is Cody. This time they'll give it off to Raban off the left side, where he's going to pick up about 6, close to 6. He'll get out to the 45-yard line. Actually, sorry, that's only a gain of about 4, but enough for a first down regardless.
Yeah, another good, strong run there by Karter. He's running real hard tonight. Snowflake's playing a little slower than normal, too. We've gotten kind of accustomed to them playing with a lot of pace on the offensive side, a little more deliberate tonight.
Not many pass plays up to this point for LaDuke. I would imagine we'll see some play action coming out here maybe on this drive. I don't know if this call, but they do go wide receivers, split out to each side. Silverhorn lined up as the tight end. LaDuke's going to take it up the middle where he's fighting for some yards. His legs are still turning. He will be spotted just at the 38-yard line, so good pickup there by Jacob LaDuke on first down. That'll be 2nd and 4.
Yeah, he's such a good runner between the tackles. Like I said, he just keeps the legs going, and now it looks like Snowflake's playing a little bit of pace here offensively.
Merrick Ulberg was down here calling for the ball because he had no one over him. They snap the ball and give it to Raban, though, where he is going to pick up the first down off that right side, once again following big Cody Flake as you see him just putting dudes on the ground.
Yeah, I'm sure. Hopefully the coaching staff or somebody was aware and caught that Merrick was out there all by himself. It looks like he's kind of stuck out there again by himself this time. So
yeah, you can't see him right now on the screen, but he is down here all alone. Firebirds finally do run someone out there to him, but Merrick is a load to handle one-on-one. That's going to be Raban again up the middle. That will put him out to about the 30-yard line. Decent pickup on first down will bring up 2nd and 6.
Again, really good drive there by the offensive line again. Again, they're getting 2 or 3 yards before contact, and the running backs are really finishing the runs really well. So,
well, you mentioned it, Mike. The Lobos just content to continue to pick up 3-4 yards each play. That's a recipe for success for them and has been for a number of years. Now you see Merrick here at the bottom of your screen, number 27. They're going to fake it to Raban and go to Ulberg. He's there in the end zone. Elevates, but nothing there. They're going to call the ball incomplete. Maybe if we get a replay there, it looked like maybe Merrick, there was a lot of contact out there in the end zone. Good ball by LaDuke as he gives Ulberg a chance. Now actually probably a pretty good play there.
Yeah, it was a good ball, and again, that's where you want to throw it a little up with Merrick. He's such a good athlete, and he goes and gets the ball real well. Good coverage on that play. I'm sure that's exactly what the coaches wanted on that.
Well, the defensive back for the Firebirds did his job out there. This time they will double up on Merrick, it looks like. LaDuke is in the shotgun again, flanked by Turley and Raban. They're going to give it to Raban. Nope, never mind, fake. LaDuke looking to pass it. He's scrambling around, trying to find some daylight. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe another half yard, but that'll bring up 4th and we'll call it 6 from the 40-yard line, or 30-yard line, excuse me.
Yeah, it looks like Eastmark's being pretty physical with the receivers out there. They weren't able to get any space, and Jacob just had to kind of eat that thing and try to get most of what he could and save an opportunity for a field goal here for Sam Brown.
So Sammy will come on to attempt the field goal. This will be a 43-yard attempt. I'm not great at math, ladies and gentlemen, so I apologize. Snap looking to come. Judd Flake, the holder. Here comes the snap. Good, clean snap. Sammy with a good kick. It's got some distance if it's accurate. He got it. Great kick there by Sam Brown as he puts it through the uprights. Gives the Lobos the lead here, 3-0 with 7:41 to go in the second quarter. Come back. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
Hey everybody, this is Ryan here at Horn Auto Center, the Chevy GMC Cadillac store that saves you more. We have some good deals going on, but we got to slash the prices on all your favorite models for this upcoming Halloween. Don't miss out on these scary good savings before they disappear. Like $6,000 off Chevy Suburbans and Chevy Tahoes, $6,000 off Chevy 2500 HDs, and $3,000 off the brand new redesigned 2025 Chevy Equinox. So come on down to Horn Auto Center and check out these scary good savings.
Yeah, Chuck's got him.
But we're back at Lobo Stadium where the Lobos just took the lead off of the golden leg of Sammy Brown. He's going to look to kick it down to the other end of the field now and pin the Firebirds back. Lobos lined up across the 35.
Always good to get points first. Put a little bit of pressure on the other team.
Especially at home. Well, Sammy misses this one, and it's going to roll out of bounds. That will put the ball, I believe, out to the 35, if I'm not mistaken on my high school rules, Mike. But I very well could be.
Yeah, I believe it's 35 or the 40. I
guess we'll see where the officiating crew comes out and marks it.
Sam used up all his juju there on the field goal.
Yeah, it's a great kick. It looked like it was just on the right side of the middle, so plenty accurate, and probably would have been good for about 45.
Yeah, and we talked on previous broadcasts. It's kind of a high school's got rules. As long as that kick can get into the end zone, it just comes out to the 20. So it's kind of it's not as risky a play as you'd see at college or the NFL. If he misses, it's just like a punt into the end zone. But Sam's got a leg. It's definitely worth taking that chance.
Yeah, definitely. And that was one of those rules I had no idea about until this year. So, well, that'll give the Firebirds the ball at the 35, where Gesner will be once again in the shotgun. Lobos lined 4 defenders up across the line. Firebirds with a big set. They're going to send a man in motion. We're going to get a delay of game on the Firebirds, so that'll move them back 5 yards. We'll be first and 15 from the 30 now.
I guess feels like half the games we got consistent 40-second play clocks, and the other half we're missing them. So looks like that's Scott Baker, I believe, back there running the clock for the officiating crew.
So Lobos once again will line up 4 along the defensive front. Big set for the Firebirds. Gesner in the shotgun. Man in motion. He's going to give it to that man in motion as Lobos try to string him out. There's JoJo Lerma with the cut down.
You know, Lerma, just a great play. He actually had outside contain and jumped outside, forced the kick back in, the cut back inside, and then he was coming under the block and was able to get there and make the tackle as well. It's a really good play there by JoJo.
Yeah, once again, a great play there by the senior Lerma. We see why he was selected last year to be an all-region performer in the first team. Great linebacking crew by the Lobos there. So that'll bring up second, and we'll call it 15. Could be closer to 16. Gesner in the shotgun. Lobos looking to blitz off the top side. They are going to bring the blitz. Gesner over the middle, almost picked off as the tight end wasn't expecting that ball. Jet Smith, if he had been just a yard up, he would have had an interception there. Great shot there by our camera crew as you see Jet Smith almost with the pick. Yeah,
it looks like Gesner just got sped up a little bit back there, quarterback, and his tight end looked like he was going to be coming open in the middle, but like that ball came out of there a little quicker than anybody was anticipating.
So 3rd and 15 from the 30-yard line. Gesner once again in shotgun. Lobos bring in their nickel package. Line it up. They're going to play action it, do the Firebirds. Bentley chasing hard. Gesner downfield trying to get it to him. Oh, almost made it. Good defense there by Gian, but a good ball there by Gesner as he almost completes the long pass down the sideline.
Yeah, again, he was running out to his left, and the defensive line kept good pressure on him, but like I said, Gian was in a really good position, made that a really difficult throw to complete.
So that will bring up 4th down. Looks like the Firebirds will bring on the punt team. Once again, Ulberg and Brimhall back to receive the punt.
Yeah, good defensive possession now, but they want, again, one of those 4 or 5 minute drives that end up in some points, and they could go to half with a lead here.
We're just under 7 minutes here. 3-0 Lobos. Good snap and punt by the punter. A high spiraling punt. Both guys are going to let it drop in front of them. Ball will roll to the 12-yard line. So great punt. Yeah. Great punt there by the Firebirds. I think Merrick and Riker both thought the other one had it, and so it bounced in the middle of them and rolled out. So
a perfect spot, right in between them.
That's what you call a good chip shot.
Yeah, that's right.
I wish I could do that with my pitching wedge. But anyway.
I think we all do.
The short game's never been my strong suit. Neither is my long game. So, I'm just a terrible golfer. Well, that'll put the Lobos 1st and 10 from the 12 with a 3-0 lead. Lobos come out with 4 wide receivers, 3 to the near side. Christian Smith up top by his lonesome. LaDuke's going to fake the pitch, come back to Smith. Oh, it's going to be picked. Smith trying to hold on for dear life so the defender can't score, and that's going to put him in business as there's a interception. Vigil with the pick. That's going to put the Firebirds in business from the 6-yard line. Looked like they were trying to set up the screen there, Mike. Good read by Vigil as he just steps in the passing lane.
Yeah, it was one of those plays where Jacob faked the ball out to the right side and then turned quickly. And I think you just assume that's going to be open and threw that ball. Really good discipline play defensively to stay on your assignment and able to make a play on the football there.
So Lobos will bring in 5 defensive linemen. We've got a quarterback change, it looks like. Menard is going to be in the backfield for the Firebirds. They're running a big set. I would imagine you'd see, they're going to give a timeout to the Firebirds. So we will take that with them. Come back for more football presentation here. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school football on italk1067.com.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learn a new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC, Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
Well, Firebirds knocking on the door here as there's 6 minutes, 28 seconds to go. Looks like Firebirds will line up in the Wildcat again as Gesner's not out there, so that's Blake going to take the snap. They put number 1 in motion. Menard's going to take the ball where he's cut down by Haydn Nichols.
Snowflake's such a physical defense, it's hard just to try to overpower them, right? The defensive line plays quick, the linebackers play quick, and they're all physical. They all tackle. Really difficult just to try to overpower them.
And that's where we've seen them give teams fits this year, and that's what was odd about last week at Marcos. They did not have a great game on that front. So once again, Menard's going to take the snap. Oh, bad snap. Ball's on the ground. Looks like Bentley's going to get it. Andrew Bentley.
Well, and that's the risky run by changing quarterbacks out in that exchange. And Bentley is just so quick to the football.
He just seems to find it every game. Once or twice a game, he comes up with the big play, and he does it again right there. So great job by the Lobo defense. Backs against the wall, and they respond. This will bring out the Lobo offense right about where they turned it over last time. They're at the 10-yard line this time. 5 minutes, 50 seconds to go, so still plenty of time for them to put a drive together.
Yeah, and again, it's just awfully tough when you're playing a team the caliber of Snowflake. They've had the ball inside the 20 twice, come away with no points for Eastmark.
Definitely could be something we reflect back on later on in the game. So Turley's going to get the handoff from LaDuke. Good move up the middle. He's still running. He's still turning his legs. Turley with a great gain as he gets out to the 28. Gain of 18 for Kanton.
And again, Kanton he is one of the tougher runners I've seen in high school in a while. He never goes down on first contact, and he just runs hard.
Well, and you saw it there on the replay, right, Mike? There was a whole host of guys, and Kanton somehow comes out of there. So that's just where he's dangerous. But LaDuke is flanked by Raban and Turley in the shotgun. They're going to move Silverhorn up onto the line. LaDuke looking to take the snap. He does. He's going to give to Raban off that right side. Raban's got some room. Puts his head down, blows over a defender, and that's going to give Karter a good gain on first down out to the 35.
Yeah, and it feels like that turnover's kind of juiced Snowflake up a little bit. Offense seems like they're playing a little quicker, a little more aggressive. Crowd's kind of in the game again, and you can kind of feel the momentum changing here.
Yeah, great drive here to start as the Lobos are out to their 35. Drive started at the 10. Same formation, LaDuke in the shotgun. Firebirds looking to jam the line up a little bit. Outside linebacker trying to call out the play. LaDuke's going to hand it off other side now to Raban. Raban with a great comeback. He's out to the 50, 45, 40, 35. Melgate on the tackle for the Firebirds, but there goes Karter for a huge gain of about 25.
Again, he's good cut at the line of scrimmage, breaks the tackle, and then for a moment there it looked like he was going to pop that thing, but get another really good hard run.
Well, and you said it earlier too, Mike. They're just hard running backs to bring down on first and second contact. They do a great job of keeping those legs turning. So once again, LaDuke, same formation. Shotgun snap. They're going to give it to Turley. Turley up the middle. Cuts back. He's going to gain 5 hard yards on first down.
Yeah, and again, they just don't quite get him to the ground either. Like he's just a hard young man to tackle.
Now we've got a few flags on the field. It was right in the middle of everyone. We might have had the special word said. We'll see what the call is.
Looks like the game is getting a little chippy right in there. It's so physical. But
it is going to be an unsportsmanlike. Let's see who it's on. We never got a call as to who it's on, but it looks like it is going against the Lobos. They're marching it off against the Lobos. So I didn't see any extracurricular activity, Mike, so I'm assuming it was probably something that was said.
Yeah, and this crew is kind of known for they got quick triggers on that type of stuff as well. So you got to know that. You got to be disciplined.
Well, so that will put the Lobos back 2nd and 18 from the 44. Same formation once again. LaDuke's going to – they did have it marked as second down, but it should be first down. That is correct. It should be – I think that's what Coach Reddick down there on the sideline is trying to convey.
Yeah, it'll depend on the penalty. If it was dead ball penalty, so it was after the tackle, it will be second down.
Well, it looks like they left it a second down. So anyway, Raban's going to go up the middle. Oh, ball's on the ground. Looks like Snowflake did recover it coming off the pile. Is that number 50? So that's Gunnar Richards.
Yeah, he was
with the fumble recovery.
Yeah, he was down. That they tugged that ball out after he was down. But again, it's right in that big pile. It's hard to see that ball come out. But good job by the offensive line to get on top of that and save a turnover.
So it looks like it wasn't after the play penalty. So it's third down now. They're going to go out to Merrick on the right side. He picks up about 10, so that will take the Lobos back to about the 32-yard line, where it will be 4th down. This is about where Sammy made his last kick. It'd be a couple yards further, but it'll be 4th and 6.
Yeah, this will push that thing out to almost 50 yards. I'd be interested to see if they're willing to try that. I think with the clock at this point, you may be looking at going for it. There'll be 2 minutes left, and it'll be difficult for Eastmark to move the field, but
looks like they are running LaDuke and keeping the offense on the field. So 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go. The clock ticks towards 2. LaDuke is flanked on his left side by 3 wide receivers, Ulberg, Silverhorn, and Raban.
Baker's got the 5-second going.
LaDuke back to pass, looking for an open receiver, trying to direct traffic. He's not going to be able to do it. He goes down by Minar, and that will be a tough play for the Lobos as LaDuke is sacked for a loss of about 15 to 20 yards.
Yeah, on 4th down, it's a little different decision-making process. I'm sure the coaches would rather have him. Again, you're turning that ball over if you don't convert the 1st down. I think the coaches probably would have liked to have seen him kind of throw that up and give him a chance to convert it.
Well, Lobo coaches are down there imploring their defense. Bail us out one more time here as we're at about 2 minutes. Firebirds bring Gesner back to the quarterback spot. Whitmer in the backfield, about 2 yards behind him. Gesner calls for the snap. He's going to fake to Whitmer. Go deep. He's got a man going over the middle of the field. Good ball. Oh, just out of the outstretched hands of number 10. Looks like Kyson Lunt was streaking down the middle of the field.
Yeah, he came open for a moment, and I thought maybe they were going to have a good play, but he just overthrew him by a half a step.
Yeah, Gesner, that was a good-looking ball right there as he threw that thing about 40 yards and almost completed a big play for the Firebirds as they try to capitalize after the turnover on downs by the Lobos.
Yeah, it almost looked like the running back may even have slowed down just a tick to when he looked back for the ball.
So Gesner trying to draw the defense off sides, hard count. He's allowing that play, or the play clock, game clock is stopped. He's going to hand off to the right side. Oh, hit hard by Haydn Nichols off the backside. Aaden right there as well. Those linebackers once again wreaking havoc for the Lobo defense.
Again, it's been a pretty physical play, or a pretty physical game, and looks like both sides are chirping at each other a little bit here, so be interested to see how this plays out a little bit.
Well, Firebirds coming up and giving the Lobos everything they can handle as we're nearing halftime. Lobos, number 1 team in the state, only lead 3-0. Firebirds don't appear to be in too much of a hurry as the clock clicks towards 1 minute. I'll try to get my words out. Gesner in the shotgun once again. He's looking to pass this time. Nichols coming on the blitz. Almost tipped. Oh, ball incomplete to Whitmer as it skips off his hands. Lerma was right there, Johnny on the spot, though, ready to mow him down.
Yeah, pretty good ball there. Just couldn't be brought in. I'll give Lobos a minute. They got all 3 of their timeouts left. I'll be interested to see how they go through. I can't believe they're really going to go for this. This looks like a quick kick from the punter. Yeah, where they're that's got to be a procedure penalty for sure. He was never set.
Oh, ball's going to take a Firebird bounce. I do see a penalty marker out there, so
yeah, you can't.
Illegal substitution is the call by Chuck Copeland.
Yeah, you can't run in and join the play. You have to you have to come in and actually be set. So
yeah, a little confusion on the Firebirds' part is going to make them re-kick the ball, I would imagine.
Yeah, that should be 5 yards and redo 4th down.
As the Lobos would, that punt took a great bounce for the Firebirds. It was going to be Lobo balled about the 10-yard line after it landed about the 30 or about the 20.
Yeah, I think you'd like to see the return guys get a little more aggressive and kind of attack those punts. I think that's the second one we've given up, probably 15 yards on rolls.
Yeah, I would imagine that will be a point of emphasis for the Lobos. So once again, Gesner back there to receive the snap. He does. He's going to kick it off. Good spiraling kick. Oh, it's going to check up and then take a bounce again for the Firebirds. So they're going to Lobos will start their drive at about the 14-yard line with just under a minute to go, 55 seconds. All 3 timeouts, as you mentioned, Mike, so we'll see maybe what the Lobos decide to do here. It looks like they're running out a number of their receivers, as you've got Baum, Willis, and Smith out there, yes, Christian Smith. So ball at the 14, 55 seconds to go. Lobos leading 3-0 here in the first half. Quick first half for us too, Mike. I mean, I guess where are we at?
We may be getting done in 50 minutes.
We're less than an hour right now from kickoff time, and we're already played a half. So LaDuke flanked by 5 wide receivers, lone backfield. Raban's in motion. He's going to give it to Raban. Raban coming off the right side. He's got a little bit of room. He's going to get 10. Garrett Lester on the tackle. We're stopping the clock. Timeout Lobos. So 49.8 to go. We'll take a quick break here and then come back for the remainder of the first half. This is Show Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Well, welcome back to Lobo Stadium. Snowflake up 3-0. They've got the ball, 25-yard line. It's been exactly what you called, Mike, at the top of the show here. Defensive battle. There's been a few miscues by each team in the red zone, especially the Firebirds. They had the ball at the 6-yard line at one point, 1st and goal, and failed to score as they turned the ball over on 3rd down.
Well, and especially knowing how tough Snowflake's defense has been in the second half.
So Jacob LaDuke, empty backfield. He's got 5 wide receivers. Getting a few instructions from the sidelines is Jacob. Looking to take snap, puts Raban in motion. He's going to fake to him, keeper off the right side where he's tracked down by number 7. So that's looks like the Lobos are intent to maybe just get to halftime here now as that play goes for about 3 on the quarterback keeper for LaDuke. Once again, 5 wide. No one in the backfield with LaDuke. He's going to take the snap. Good protection. He goes to step up. Heaves it deep. Intended for Coulter Willis, but it's going to be picked off at the 25-yard Jack Rosales with the pick. 14 seconds before halftime. Yes, for all intents and purposes, that was a punt.
Yeah,
but you might as well try something here near the end of the half. And
no, that's right. Game and time, right, or time and score situation. You don't mind that turnover. You don't mind taking the chance. So Eastmark's got 1 timeout. You just got to make a tackle here, and you'll get to halftime. I wouldn't be surprised even if they take a knee.
Yeah, we'll see what the Firebirds come out and do here as the marching band prepares to serenade the Lobo Stadium. You've mentioned it a few times, Mike. Lobos have been a great second half team, especially on defense, and we'll see if they can make some adjustments in the locker room. Gesner in the backfield. He's going to take the snap, looking to pass. Deep ball down the left side. He's got a man. It's going to be caught. He's going to finally be down, Kyson Lunt, at the 28-yard line with 7 seconds to go. This will put the Firebirds in field goal. Well, I'm assuming in field goal range. We don't know what type of kicker they've got, but they'd be about a 41-yarder. Great catch there. Great view by our camera team as he makes a fingertip catch, does Lunt down the left sideline. So we'll keep it here as they go to a timeout. What do you think, Mike? What do you think the Firebirds will do here with 7.9 seconds?
Yeah, they only have 2 options here. They just used their last timeout, so they're either going to kick, attempt the field goal here, which looks like what they're going to do, or they got to throw one into the end zone. But
got to try to come away with points, I would assume, right? So
yeah. And again, I'd be interested to see if Snowflake puts someone deep, maybe to run this thing out if he doesn't quite get it all the way there.
If you're Snowflake, you probably got to be a little disciplined too. You don't want to give them 5 free yards and allow them to attempt a field goal from closer. So they will line up. Cameron Kelly for the 46-yard attempt. Snaps good, holds good. It's going to be well short as the kick falls to the ground. Clock will expire. Maybe. Yep, there goes the bell. So that'll be halftime. From Lobo Stadium, it's a dogfight here, 3-0. Teams will head to the locker room.
Of course, he's going to put time on the clock.
Never mind. We're going to get some time back on the clock. Lobos will have to come out and take a snap. They're going to give 2 seconds on the clock, so we'll stay here. We're trying to jump to our halftime show a little early. So
I would expect Snowflake here to take a knee. That's kind of been typically what they've done in that situation here this year.
So the ball did go into the end zone. So the new rule that we learned this year, Mike, that the ball will come out to the 20. I'm sure it's not a new rule. It's a new rule to me.
Yeah, and it's unique to high school football as well. So
Lobos will be in a shotgun formation. Maybe this is just to keep things kosher, but maybe they go for something here. We'll see. LaDuke in the shotgun. He is going to hand off to Kanton. Kanton up the left side, stays on his feet, trying to make a couple of guys miss. He will eventually be brought down. They're a little bit of extracurricular there. You've got to be careful. Well, that will put us to halftime now. So Lobos go into the locker room holding a 3-0 lead. We'll be back with our halftime show. Stay with us here on Show Low Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable, always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear. Plus all kinds of bait including live worms, flies, and lures. The staff are experienced anglers and they can advise you on what you need, where to go, and what type of bait the fish are biting on. Plus, pick up your fishing, camping, and boat permits. When you think fishing, think Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. Located on Highway 260, 1 mile before the casino.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you. Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Show Low. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Hey everybody, this is Ryan here at Horn Auto Center, the Chevy GMC Cadillac store that saves you more. We have some good deals going on, but we got to slash the prices on all your favorite models for this upcoming Halloween. Don't miss out on these scary good savings before they disappear. Like $6,000 off Chevy Suburbans and Chevy Tahoes, $6,000 off Chevy 2500 HDs, and $3,000 off the brand new redesigned 2025 Chevy Equinox. So come on down to Horn Auto Center and check out these scary good savings.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learn a new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC. Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
In the world he was their junior high coach.
1067
but it's a whole different level.
Outdoor Ski and Sports Store halftime show.
Here's in on
show. We're excited to have everyone with us. As you see the marching band coming onto the field, cheerleaders just got done performing for the Snowflake Lobos. Well, Mike, we've been talking about it. It was a defensive battle. Went quick. We're under an hour here for the first half, so just hard-nosed football. A few opportunities from both sides that have been squandered, and I'm sure each coach is just wanting to put that first half behind him and come out here and play good football in the second half and secure a win.
Yeah, I think, if you're Eastmark and you're coming up, I think they're the 23rd or 24th rated team coming up to #1 Snowflake. Certainly they're gonna certainly not, enjoy those missed opportunities. But to be able to be down 3 at halftime in the game, it's their type of football game. I think they got to be pretty happy where they're at. On the flip side, though, this is right where Snowflake is used to being. It feels like, all but 1 or 2 of the games this year, it's been a 1-possession game at halftime.
Yeah.
And they come out, play really well in the second half. The running game starts to take its toll a little bit on the defense.
All right, welcome back to Lobos Stadium, where we are getting set for the second half kickoff. Lobos won the coin toss to start the game and deferred. Just as a reminder, this is the Northland Pioneer College kickoff. When it's time to kick off your college education, do it at your hometown college with the lowest tuition in the state. Now offering bachelor degree programs in education and business. So, well, Mike, 3-0. Lobos known to be a second half team. We'll see how they come out here, especially on offense.
Yeah, they're going to want to get a sustained drive here to start the second half. And, again, if they can get some points, if they can get up by 2 scores, I think that'll really shift a lot of pressure to Eastmark.
Well, that's going to be Gian Jones, it looks like. Number 9 taking it up. He's out past the 25-30. 35 still on his feet. 40, 42-yard line goes Gian Jones. And that's just what you needed if you're the Lobo coaching staff, as Gian gets the offense some of their best starting field position of the night.
Yeah, just a really good, just a middle return. And, again, Gian just running hard and dragged somebody with him for about 10 yards.
So Lobos will take over at the 42. LaDuke flanked by Karter and Kanton. Big set in there for the Lobos. LaDuke takes the snap. He's going to give to Turley up the middle. Turley off the left side. Keeps those legs churning. He's out to about the 50-yard line.
That's number 28, Kanton Turley.
Yeah,
Kelton Blake on the tackle. Canton goes for 8.
Yeah, and Snowflake's been all year. It seems like they kind of, they really ride one of the running backs hard the first half and then kind of flip the second half. I would expect to see an awful lot of Kanton Turley this half.
So once again, Turley and Raban flanked LaDuke in the backfield. They're going to give it to Raban this time. Raban off the right side. He makes a good move. Good cutback. Big block out there by Cody Flake as it kicks out Karter for a big gain. The center, Ridge Perry, a little slow to get up there, but man, what a block as you see there on the replay.
Yeah, Turley again with that edge sealing block and knocking someone down, and then Cody Flake again.
Same play off the right side goes Karter, but he's going to be stood up by Menard. Turley trying to get an edge block there, but good defense there by the Firebirds as they seal off the outside there. Good play by number 4. Lobos looking to pick up the pace a bit here as they go. They've now got 2nd and 6. Jacob LaDuke in the shotgun. He's going to give to Turley. Come back right side. He comes back left. Come back to the middle of the field. Good hard run there by Kanton. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 2.
Yeah, and again, it looks like they have him stopped at the line of scrimmage, and he just keeps going, and he always falls forward. And he makes it instead of a 3rd and 5, we're looking at a 3rd and 1 or 2.
Lobos looking to hurry up again. They're going to give to Karter. Oh, there comes Menard just blowing through the offensive line. Gunnar Richards, not sure if they were trying to pull him as the guard or what, but Menard read that one, snuffed it out, and that's going to drive them back. They'll bring up 4th and 3. Lobos leave the offense on the field at the 32-yard line. Lobos looking to get them to jump. And once again, the Lobos jump. That's the second time tonight where the Lobos have tried to get the Firebirds to jump off sides, but then they go themselves. So this will move the ball back 5 yards. That probably takes them out of field goal range at this point, but we'll see what they do.
Yeah, I'm expecting them to punt here. They may go for it. I wouldn't. No, they're going to kick.
They are going to go field goal as Judd Flake trots out there with Sammy Brown. Firebirds will run number 22 into the back. A 54-yard attempt by Sammy Brown. This is going to be close to the school record if I'm not mistaken. Good snap, or it's a little high. Sammy gets the kickoff. It's going to go. It's going to be returned. He's going to keep going. Here comes Ethan Christensen trying to meet him on the sideline. Good move by 22. He's staying on his feet. And that will actually earn the Firebirds about an extra 12 to 15 yards on that return by number 22.
Yeah, that snap was a little high, and then Sam's got to kind of try to kick it a little lower, a little more steam to get that, that 54-yarder in, and just didn't quite have the leg to get it to the end zone.
So Firebirds will take over at the 32-yard line, right about where the Lobo drive stalled out. So Firebirds will be in their big set again. Gesner hands off to Samayoa, I believe. He's going to go hard up the middle where he's brought down by Haydn Nichols.
Samayoa runs really hard. That's, again, he's hitting the holes quick, and been really impressed with him running the ball tonight.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 8 here in the third quarter. Lobos up 3-0. Couldn't convert on their first drive of the second half. Firebirds on their first drive now of the second half. Lobos with 4 down linemen. Andrew Bentley up here on the right defensive end position.
Looks like they're bringing Nichols again.
They do bring Haydn. He's blitzing in, almost knocked down. The ball's overthrown. Gian Jones right there, but it skips off his fingertips. Good effort there by Gian. Last week, Gian made a pick around that same area. Got some love on Twitter.
Yeah, really nice play here. He's got that outside receiver, and he comes off onto that slot receiver on that throw, and makes a really good play. Just couldn't bring the ball in.
So we'll bring up 3rd and 8 here for the Firebirds. They've been okay converting on third downs. They've had a couple of big plays. Gesner in the shotgun, flanked by Samayoa. He's going to drop back to pass. Bentley, they're going to throw the screen. Haydn Nichols out there misses the tackle. He cuts back in. There's Cato, number 1. Cano up the left side, finally brought down after a gain of about 25 yards goes Cano.
Got another really good designed screenplay by Eastmark. I think those are about the only, other than that long pass, they've only completed this same screenplay. Again, Snowflake's got, one linebacker who's got a chance to make the play. He missed the tackle again, and they're able to convert that first down.
So Firebirds are in business here as their first drive goes out past the 50-yard line of the second half. Gesner's going to be under center, I believe, for one of the first times we've seen this in the ball game. Samayoa in the backfield. Gesner under center, sends a man in motion. He's going to fake it to the guy in motion, go to Samayoa. Samayoa up the left side, brought down by 3 Lobo defenders. Riker Brimhall there on first, Woodside and Jones. So good gain there on first down. Go the Firebirds across the 40-yard line.
Yeah, they fake that jet sweep to the right, and they bring that tight end back around the left to kind of kick out that defensive end and then run underneath it. It's a really good play design.
A couple of men in motion for the Firebirds. They're going to load up the right side of the line. 2 wide receivers out. There goes Cano in motion. They're going to give it to Samayoa again off the fake of the jet. There's Aaden Coor on the tackle. Or no, excuse me, that was Brent White on the tackle. And Cody Flake.
Yeah, it looked like that interior line had some good push up there, and then Snowflake just came in from the edges to close that, shut that thing down.
Into the ball game will enter Gabe Kennard for Cody Flake. Andrew Bentley to Gabe's right. Haydn Nichols looking to blitz up the middle. He actually goes to a down lineman set. Gesner in the shotgun. They're going to load up the middle of that line. Haydn Nichols coming off of the nose tackle position at 150 pounds. Good play there by Haydn as he just beats the man up front. And they're going to mark it.
I think the 150 pounds is being generous too hard.
Yeah. Well, we have yet to get they're going to stop the clock and move the chains out here to measure. The ball is marked just outside the 35-yard line. Looks like from my vantage point they needed to get to the 36.
Yeah,
I think they got it.
I think they got it.
I still wait, Mike, for the day when we just put chips in these footballs.
Yeah, and GPS.
And GPS
right?
and everything, and it just does it automatically. But I don't know. Maybe there's some pomp and circumstance around bringing the chains out. They are going to give them a first down. As you see there, great work by a camera crew to get in there and by the nose of the football go the Firebirds.
Well, especially you're dealing with a turf field here too, and so it's not the old days of the old drunken maintenance guy with the crooked lines. So, they're probably pretty straight.
Yeah.
You should be able
Sounds
to
like you have some experience there in that, Mike.
I've seen more than one crooked line in my life. I've never been the drunken guy making the crooked line, but just to clarify for everybody.
Well, there goes the Firebirds. Big set. Gesner fakes the handoff, looking deep. He's got a man out to the right side. One-on-one coverage with JoJo.
He's out of bounds.
They're going to call it incomplete as he's out of bounds.
Oh,
never mind.
No.
Okay, never mind. They called that complete. I thought I saw the referee running in, marking it incomplete. We'll get a good look here on the replay. Hard to tell on that replay. Good catch, though, by Cano. He's been big on the offense here on this drive.
Yeah, again, they're just running that go route, and nice play on the football by the receiver. Yeah, he got the foot in. That's a really nice play.
Oh, good look there by our camera crew. Good catch. Well, Firebirds in business here as they're inside the 10 for the second time in the game. Last time they were here, there was a turnover. I'm sure they're looking to reverse that trend and punch it in for a go-ahead touchdown. They're going to give to Samayoa off the right side. He's got some room. He dives into the end zone just short. Will be marked at the 1.
Again, we could be looking at the first points here against the Snowflake defense in the second half this season.
They will need to button it down and hope for a miscue. Aaden Coor's got to come out of the game. that leaves the Snowflake Lobo defense without their senior leader in the middle. They do line up the goal line, though, in the big goal line set. Gesner in the backfield. Hands it up straight off the middle to Samayoa. He's cut down. Haydn Nichols flying in out of his middle linebacker position and brings down Samayoa for a loss of 2. Sorry, loss of 1. They will mark him at the 2.
Yeah, it was a nice play there by Haydn again, getting him in the backfield. He misspotted that ball. He was down at the 3 or the 4.
So it will be 3rd and 2. Once again, Lobos in the big set on the goal line. Firebirds trying to match man for man. Gesner looking to pass. He rolls out to his right, throws it short. That's going to be short of the line of scrimmage, but a man in the area, so will not be intentional grounding. You see Gesner here as he takes off to his right, being pursued there. Hit after he throws, but no flag on the play.
Probably lucky we didn't get a roughing the passer call there, but
I would agree with you, Mike.
Well, it'll be interesting to see if they try to run this in. It looks like they're going to try to kick this thing.
So Firebirds going for the tie. Last time they attempted a field goal down here inside the 10. Bad snap. Cameron Kelly will be on to attempt again. We'll see if the Firebirds execute this time and could tie this ball game up with 5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Lobo faithful cheering on their team, hoping for a miss. Menard on the hold. They bring the off the right side.
Blocked. No.
He's going to get it. So the bad snap was handled well by the holder, and field goal goes in. So it's 3-3, 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Big drive there by the Firebirds to answer here in the 2nd half, Mike. That was much needed on their part.
Yeah, and that'll get the game tied up. And, again, just a methodical drive. All the momentum now is on their side. So exactly what they needed. Really good play, like you said, by the holder. That Menard, that ball was bobbled, but he was able to get it down in time for the kicker to get it. Looked like Snowflake had some pretty good penetration, but wasn't able to get their hand on the football. So
the number 1 ranked team in the state, the Snowflake Lobos, at home, getting everything that the Eastmark Firebirds can throw at them. Big drive there by the Firebirds. It capitalized on it. Kano, their wide receiver, had a couple of really big plays right there. Good runs by Samayoa. Gesner distributing the ball, sort of what you asked for out of your team on their first drive coming out of half if you're the Firebirds coaching staff.
Yeah, I mean, certainly they would have wanted to punch that thing in the end zone, but I think getting that score even is really important for them as far as momentum and confidence.
The Lobos are lined up to receive the kick. In the back, you've got Christian Smith, Gian Jones, and I believe Riker Brimhall out on the far top of your screen. Cameron Kelly to kick off. It's going to go short. Brimhall up on to receive. Riker coming up back on the left side, looks to cut it upfield. He does. He's got a little bit of space. Riker out past the 40 to the 43. So another big return for the Lobos special teamers. Will bring on the offense.
Yeah, that's about their 4th or 5th drive that they've started outside of the 40-yard line here. I'm interested to see if they're going to go to the passing game a little bit. Again, I don't think they've attempted but 3 passes tonight. So,
well, we will see where they end up here. As they had a lot of success driving the ball down to about the 32-yard line last drive, but stalled out. LaDuke in the shotgun. He's going to give to Turley. Turley up the right side. He cuts back inside, up the middle. Hard run. There goes Kanton. He's out to the 50-yard line. That will be 2nd and 4.
Yeah, nice patient run and a good cut back there. When he patiently waited, that hole opened up, and then he hit it pretty good. So
Lobos going with the hurry up. LaDuke pitches out here to Kanton. Kanton cuts back inside, gets back to the line of scrimmage, but nothing more, as there's 6 Firebirds there to meet Kanton on that play. Keaton Blake on the tackle for the Firebirds.
Yeah, it looks like they either had a missed assignment or they didn't get that end kicked out, which you have to do on those toss plays.
Yeah, a lot of Lobos just standing up while the Firebirds are blowing through them. So not what you want if you're the Lobos coaching staff. Same formation. LaDuke in the backfield, flanked to his right is Turley. Christian Smith one-on-one up at the top. LaDuke's going to keep it this time. He looks to cut back inside. He does. He's going to pick up the first down. Good hard run there goes Jacob LaDuke out to the 44-yard line. First down, Lobos.
Yeah, really great offensive line surge there. He was, had the first down before he was contacted by the Eastmark defense. But it looks like Eastmark's got 9 or 10 players within about 7 yards of the line of scrimmage. Be interested to see Snowflake's going to hit them over the top here at some point.
Lobos go 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, tight end, offset. LaDuke will take the snap at the 49. Get some final instructions from the coaching staff on the sideline. Raban and Turley are the backs. LaDuke takes the snap, looking to pass. He's got Merrick down the left side. He lets one go. Merrick on the trying for the catch. And that's going to be Glover on the defense. Lobo faithful begging for a PI there, but looks like the ball was out of bounds regardless. Good look there by our camera crew. Good ball by Jacob LaDuke as he gives his wide receiver a close chance, but ball floats out of bounds.
Yeah, and a good play by the cornerback, just kind of leading him out, just kind of pushing that route out of bounds, and he did a really good job on that and really narrowing that window to complete that pass.
Eastmark putting everyone in the box. They're going to go fake here, come back to Merrick. That should be a PI, yes. Glover was draped all over Merrick on that one as they actually cut Merrick off short at about 15 yards, have him run the cut back, and that will be pass interference on the Firebirds. Good ball there by Jacob as you see the good replay there.
He just grabbed him coming out of the break. I think he was expecting for Merrick to run another go route. They march off 15 on that, rather than the spot of the foul. That's probably the high school rules, I'm sure.
So first down are the Lobos from their 29. Another successful drive here. Looking to capitalize this time with some points. LaDuke flanked by Raban and Turley. Snap goes to LaDuke. He fakes to Raban. He's got Ulberg in the end zone. Another pass interference as Glover failed to turn his head. Good ball there by Jacob as he gives Merrick a chance for the touchdown.
Yeah, that's kind of an easy call. And again, this is what you have to do offensively. If they're going to crowd the line with 8 or 9 guys, you got to go over the top. That's going to end. Eventually, they're going to have to drop a safety back. You can see up on the top screen as well, that receiver was held up on the top. So it looks like Eastmark's just wanting to be real physical with those receivers. I'd just continue to run them by them.
Well, and you see Glover there, no offense to his DNA or anything, but Merrick has about 5 inches on him. Karter Raban's going to go up the right side to the 10-yard line. Second and 5 from the 10. Lobos looking to move quickly as they get set. Firebirds trying to match up across the line. LaDuke in the shotgun. He's going to give to Turley. Turley up the middle. Good cutback.
Nice cut.
Good tackle there by Menares. He traces the play back from behind. That'll be 3rd and 2 Lobos.
Yeah, you're going to see Turley and LaDuke here for these next 2 runs, I would think. And Snowflake certainly is going to try to punch this thing in here. I don't think they'll be settling for a field goal.
LaDuke takes the snap. He's going to go himself, as you said, Mike. LaDuke up the right side, churning the legs. He's going to get some help from his buddies. That's going to be a touchdown, Lobos.
Man, there's a lot of talking going on.
There was, right there, wasn't there, Mike? Yeah, lots of chirping. Lobos take the lead, 9-3.
Just old-fashioned quarterback power, right? The 2 running backs lead the way. Offensive line surge, and then Jacob LaDuke again. Just is such a good short yardage runner, just powerful and just finishes runs really well.
And we thank our sponsor, Comfort Fit Dentures. That's the Comfort Fit Dentures touchdown. At Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll be comfortable always. Sammy Brown on to attempt the field goal. Point after. Good snap and hold. Sammy puts it through the uprights. So Lobos get what they're looking for. 10-3. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Kickoff goes to Lunt. Ball's going to check up. He's going to field it at the 2-yard line. There goes Kano up the sideline. Sammy Brown meets him. Was that Lunt? Excuse me. Sorry, Kyson Lunt. Good tackle there by Sammy Brown as he's able to bring down the returner, but not after a good gain as he fielded that ball at about the half-yard line, takes it out to the 35.
Yeah, it'd be really interesting to see if that football broke that line. It looked like he had both his feet in the end zone when he fielded that kick, but certainly a really good aggressive play there by Mr. Lunt and good return.
So Firebirds will take over at the 34-yard line. They're going to give up back to Samayoa. He goes hard up the middle, met by Lerma and Coor, it looks like.
And those linebackers just come up and fill so quickly for Snowflake. It looks like there's going to be an opening and you're going to get a pretty good run. And all three of them, Coor and Nichols and Lerma fill so well.
So they gain 3 on first. 2nd and 7 are the Firebirds. Gesner in the shotgun. He's going to get the snap. Looking to pass. Got a few receivers downfield. He's going to scramble now as he takes off the right side. Lerma looking to pick him up. Good move by Gesner as he makes Lerma miss. Up around the 50-yard line. They're going to mark him out of bounds at the 47. So good run there by Gesner as he takes off up the right side. You see him here scramble. Know where he's got to get for the first down. Makes the first man miss and picks up another 10 yards after the missed tackle.
It looks like the adjustment Snowflake's made, it looks like they were moving Bentley right side, left side. They may be just moving to the wide side. Again, he got good pressure upfield, but they were able to kind of get outside.
So Gesner once again, number 10 comes in motion. We got flags all over the field. We're going to get a false start on the Firebirds. So that'll move them back 5 yards. He'll be 1st and 15.
I'd like to take this time to thank Ealer Orthodontics for supporting the Lobo football team. Ealer Orthodontics.
Again, it's just the way that these guys play football. It's awfully difficult with that first down penalty to convert first downs here. Snowflake needs to kind of step up here. They can kind of end this drive here.
Yeah, hard to work behind the sticks against this Lobo defense. Gesner's going to try, though. They're trying to set up the screen. They do get it. Complete the ball. Oh, and then a punch is thrown. A punch is thrown by Aaden Coor trying to sell it. As he comes up and lays a stick, and then you've got a reaction by Kano, right?
Yeah, and that's been building all night, right?
Yeah, you called it, Mike. Yes, 100%. You see it there on the replay as Kano throws his right hand into the helmet of Aaden Coor after the play. They're going to mark that off. We'll see if there's any other repercussions from this.
Yeah, and that should be a dead ball, so we should be looking at 2nd down. But again, Aaden, much better play on that screen pass.
They read that one well right there, right?
Yeah, and Aaden again just filled so quickly, and when he comes hard.
So it's going to be 2nd and 32, they called on the scoreboard. Low snap. They're going to give it to Samayoa up the middle. Haydn meets him there, and so does Aaden. Wow. Big stick there by Aaden Coor as Haydn Nichols meets him initially, and then Aaden finishes him off.
Yeah, they got Aaden Coor fired up a little bit right now. So, I think Snowflake's the wrong team, but again to try to come out physical and try to bully them. Yeah. Kids they play hard all the time. This isn't anything new for them.
Well, and you called it during halftime too, Mike. It's sort of that wearing down factor, right? Where around this time of the game is when you start feeling it. So Gesner is going to be in the shotgun. He's looking to go to a quick out, completes the pass. Aaden once again there with JoJo. He gains about 4, so it will be 4th down and 28. So exactly what you wanted if you're the Lobo coaching staff after putting 7 points on the board, and the clock will kick down to the end of the third quarter. It's going to buzz now. So there goes the clock. Third quarter is done. Fourth quarter upcoming here. This is Show Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Well, we are back here at Lobo Stadium where the Snowflake Lobos take a 10-3 lead into the fourth quarter. Sort of what you wanted coming out of halftime, Mike. A little slow start on the first drive for the Lobos as it stalls out at the 32. But ultimately, they get the ball back, defense does their job, and then offense goes on a good drive, puts 7 points on the board on a touchdown run by Jacob LaDuke.
Yeah, and a good and a really good, strong defensive possession there to end the half. And if you guys will forgive me 1 second, I just want to give a shout-out to a #1 Lobo fan, my little Tommy. He's listening and
awesome.
Excited that he's hearing Daddy on the YouTube. So how you doing, buddy?
Good to have Tommy with us, as well as the rest of those that are out there. Gesner is going to punt it away over to Ulberg. Ulberg takes it up the middle. 50, no, not quite to the 50. He'll be cut down at the 47. So that's where the Lobos will take over. Another good possession opportunity go the Lobos.
Yeah, it looked like he had a little bit of a seam there, and they were just able to kind of run him down from behind. But
well, the offense will take over here for the Lobos at the 47. 1st and 10, up 10-3 here early in the fourth quarter. You sort of need one of those patented long snowflake drives right here.
That's right.
That end in points.
A bunch of 3 or 4 yard runs here. If you get up by 2 possessions and you can eat 4 or 5 minutes off the clock, that'll put you in a really good position to close this football game out.
So Lobos go 2 wide, Smith and Willis. LaDuke flanked in the backfield by Raban and Turley. LaDuke takes the snap. He's going to hand to Kanton. Kanton up the middle, makes a few guys miss, keeps the legs churning. Keaton Blake on the tackle for the Firebirds. That will put Kanton at a gain of 3 out to about the 49.
Get another good, just strong run, and it looks like we're going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and Kanton just keeps rolling, and 3 yard gain, 4 yard gain, and much more manageable second down.
Now LaDuke just to the left of him is Kanton. Trips wide receiver down on this side. They're going to go quarterback keeper to LaDuke. He looks to bounce it outside. Good move, stays on his feet, spin move, gets some help from his friends as they try to push the pile. They're going to mark him at just outside the 45, so it'll be 3rd and 2. Good hard run there by Jacob LaDuke as you see him make a good cut right there and bounce it up.
Yeah, pretty good job by Eastmark to turn that thing back in, but just a good, strong finish to that run. But Jacob, again, getting him with a really short and manageable 3rd down.
And Jacob using that big frame as only a sophomore to pick up some big yardage for the Lobos. He's going to hand off to Turley. Turley goes hard up the middle. Looks like he'll get the 1st down right at about the marker. Actually, about a half yard past the marker, so they'll give him a 1st down.
And again, that's exactly what you're wanting. 3 runs, 1st down, clock's moving, and again, that physicality is just starting to wear down a little bit, wear Eastmark defense down.
Well, clock ticks towards 10 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Lobos not in a big hurry. They line up tight end offset, 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. LaDuke's going to get the snap. Oh no, there goes Kanton off the left side. I lost the ball there for a minute. I thought Raban had the ball. And there goes Kanton off the left side for a huge gain. I can't tell you how far he went because I didn't see him.
That was a really good run, and it looked like he had an opportunity to break that thing. Again, they faked the ball to Karter, going right and back to Kanton underneath, and he hits that hole hard, and then you get him to the second level. He's just so hard to bring down.
So 1st and 10 from the 28. Handoff this time does go to Raban. Manar is going to bring him down. Good defensive play there by the Firebirds as they cut Raban down at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, as Manar has been just as impressive defensively for Eastmark as Aaden Coor has been for Snowflake. Feels like they're all over the. Anytime there's a tackle being made in the backfield or at the line of scrimmage, it's Manar involved in it.
So here come the Lobos from the 28 once again. Well, call it the 27. They gave him about a half yard on the previous play. Trips wide receiver down here to the left. LaDuke's going to keep it. Looks to cut it back up inside. There he goes. But his ball on the ground. Kanton Turley recovers. Blake for the forced fumble. No gain for the Lobos.
Yeah, really good job there by Kanton getting on that ball, and
I think he had the wind knocked out of him down there as he appears to be getting a little bit of help on the sidelines. He took a helmet right to the back of the back and head area. Well, trips up to the right side of LaDuke. Brenner Green into the game for Kanton. LaDuke giving him the play. They probably need to hurry it up a little bit. They are going to call a timeout now. Timeout Lobos here with 8:20. We will take that with them. This is Show Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable. Always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
In which game?
The Blue Ridge
really?
kid?
Shoot.
Yeah,
Blue Ridge kid or Pacing?
Significant. He just kind of took a helmet on the hip, but
well, here we go. After the timeout, Lobos have the ball at the 26. LaDuke in the backfield with Turley. LaDuke's going to be looking to pass. He's got a man deep downfield. It's Christian Smith trying for the ball. Incomplete, though. Ball sails over Christian just a bit as he was one-on-one coverage out there with the Firebird defender. That was 3rd and 9. They're going to bring out Sammy Brown to attempt the field goal. Judd Flake on the hold again. 49-yard attempt here with 8 minutes to go.
No, 44.
44, excuse me. 44. I finally did my math right. So Sammy Brown's going to attempt it. Here comes the snap. Good snap and hold. Ball is up. Man, it looks like he got it. Yes. Referees call it good. So
that one
great kick by Sammy Brown.
That one would have been good from 50 if he would have struck that last kick like that. That perfect. Looks like just an update. Looks like Sholo's now jumped up 21-10 on Blue Ridge with under 10 minutes to go.
Well, good for the Cougars, although if you're a Lobo fan, you never want to say that. But, you know, it is what it is. So Sammy Brown with the big kick. That gives the Lobos the 13-3 lead here with 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Eastmark, after a good initial drive, last drive they were plagued by penalties and by great defensive play by the Lobos. So the Lobos will look to duplicate that while the Firebirds will look to get back on track. A couple of receivers back to receive the kickoff. Sammy Brown tees it up at the 40. Lobo defenders lined up along the 35.
Yeah, and so now taking that 2-score lead here now, I'm wondering, you know, if that'll get Eastmark to start throwing the ball a little bit, open the offense up a little more here.
So ball will angle to the right side. Ball is caught in the end zone, so it'll be a touchback. Good kick there by Sammy Brown. The receiver of the kickoff is wondering why it was called a touchback, but Once again, high school rules.
Yeah, once that ball crosses the end zone, it's a dead ball and a touchback. Nope, looks like for all you baseball fans, Freddie Freeman hit a walk-off grand slam in the 10th inning for the Dodgers to win Game 1.
Wow, not a Dodgers fan, but I like Freddie Freeman, so good for Freddie.
Yeah, and I hate the Yankees, so yay.
Yeah. Well, the Firebirds will start this drive. 1st and 10 at the 20. Gesner back again in the shotgun formation. Lobos rush 4. Don't get to him. Gesner rolls out to his left. He's going to throw the ball out. Oh, they're going to get a roughing the passer penalty on number 60, Brent White, it looks like, as he was the man in pursuit. You see it here on the replay. Gesner rolling out, gets rid of the ball, and then, yeah. An easy call there for the referees as Brent White just getting a little ambitious.
Yeah, it was not only was it late, it was, he had a full step after the throw, and then it was out of bounds on top of it. So kind of easy to make that call, right?
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 35 as they mark off 15 yards for the late hit, personal foul, roughing the passer, whatever you want to call it.
Well, Snowflake just needs to stay away from those types of mistakes here to close this game out.
Yeah, you can't give them free yardage. Well, Firebirds will give up the 5 yards as I believe that's the big linebacker. What's Minar?
Yeah,
Minar is going to jump off sides from his tight end position. So it'll be 1st and 15 from the 30. Lobos running Riker Brimhall off the field as they go to their nickel set. Nickel-ish set. They're going to give fake to Whitmer. Gesner rolls out, looking to pass it deep. There's a man there. Merrick. Oh, Merrick almost with the pick as he hits the ground. The ball falls out. But good read there by Merrick as he made a good break on the ball.
Again, I think Snowflake's doing a good job forcing him out to his left side and making him throw in that ball while he's moving left. And it's like he overthrew his target, and Merrick almost got there.
Good effort there by Merrick as he lays out for the interception, but can't hold on to it as he hits the ground. So same defensive set, it looks like, for the Lobos. JoJo and Aaden in the middle, 4 down linemen. Gesner in this shotgun. He looks back, quick out over to the wide receiver. That's Kano. He doesn't go out of bounds. Ulberg finally brings him down out past the 50. That's going to go for a gain of 15, we'll call it 16 yards on the pass play for Kano.
Yeah, they really good move there. Again, I maybe they assumed he was going to step out on that, but make a couple people miss there and is able to pick up that 1st down.
Yeah, good camera work there by our camera crew as he was clearly in bounds. Lobos thought they had given him enough, but Gesner back to pass again. There's Menard taken down by Aaden Coor as he closes out. Pickup of 3 for Menard.
It's interesting here. Eastmark has, thrown 4 or 5 straight balls now, so looks like they're in high-tempo throw mode right now.
Trying to get those 10 points back to tie this ball game up as the clock ticks towards 7 minutes left in the game. Gesner back in the shotgun. He's going to fake it again, roll out to his left again, swing it off to Whitmer out of the backfield. A couple of Lobos there. They cut him down just shy of the 1st down. Aaden Coor once again on the tackle, but they put about 9 yards into the play there, so he'll bring up 3rd and 1.
Yeah, it sure looked like Bentley came free and looked like he got grabbed in there. I'm surprised they didn't get that holding flag.
Yeah, you see it there on the replay as Andrew was befuddled. That's on my word search list for tonight to use. Once again, Firebirds in the shotgun. Gesner going to take the snap at the 45. Fakes. Ball's a little low. They call it complete. Manar right there for the catch. So they're going to mark the ball at the 41. That should be enough for a 1st down.
Looked like that ball got through. He didn't, again, as he rolled over, it looked like he was gathering that ball from down between his legs.
Well, they're going to stop the clock and bring the chains out.
Yeah, I think
as we see on the replay here, the ball is moving a little bit, but
it may not have.
Hard to tell.
Yeah. I think this is our second measurement. I think we've only had about 2 all year.
Oh, that ball was on the ground. As you see it there, that ball was on the ground. So great work once again by the iTalk camera crew.
Well, if you could officiate with help of cameras and
yes,
things like that, it sure is a lot easier to do the job.
And that one's even closer than the last one we got, as it was by about 2 inches is the first down. So once again, Lobos look to turn the Firebirds back. Firebirds looking to get some points here as they trail 10 with 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Gesner lined up in their similar formation they've run most of the game. Running back in the backfield is Whitmer on the carries, right up the middle, still churning his legs. He's still free. Ezra Baum finally drags him down as Whitmer slips a few tackles, and that's going to be enough for a first down, gain of 12.
Yeah, good drive here by Eastmark. Again, they're put themselves down in an opportunity for a field goal if they don't get a touchdown here.
Clock continues to run now as the chains are set. Firebirds running a few guys off the field, bringing in some subs. Big linebacker number 7, Minar, lined up as an offset tight end. Gesner in the backfield, Whitmer behind him. Snap comes, fakes to Whitmer. Gesner's looking left side. He's got a guy out there. Good coverage, though, are the Lobos as they have 2 guys there, Ulberg and Jones, on the coverage.
Yeah, good job. They looked like they were sitting on that route and kind of cut that route off for the receiver. Jones did a really good job on that pass coverage.
So that will stop the clock, just north of 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter.
It feels like Eastmark's been pretty good driving the ball, between the 20s, and then when they get inside the 20, they've had a hard time converting opportunities into points.
Well, we talked about it earlier in the game. A few turnovers deep in Lobo territory. It would be a different ball game right now. So pass out. Looks like it's going to be caught by Lunt. Good catch there by Kyson Lunt as he runs a great post pattern, or out, up against the boundary there. You see him here on the replay.
Yeah, it's in against that zone. That's kind of that soft spot behind the corner and in front of the safety, and a really good throw to hit him right as he got there. You only got a split second and a really narrow window to get that thing in there.
So Gesner will take the snap, going to hand off to Whitmer. He's cut back inside. Oh, cut down just shy of the touchdown. That will be marked at about the 1.5 yard line. Gunnar Richards on the tackle. They will bring in the big set here as Gabe Kennard and Cody Flake come in. Firebirds running quickly. There's Whitmer on the handoff, but Brent White meets him early, and then a whole host of Lobos. Coor, Nichols, Lerma, the whole gang right there to cut down Whitmer just shy of the first down, or just shy of the touchdown, So clock ticking towards 4 minutes. Firebirds looking to punch one in.
Well, again, they're down at in that goal line situation. They go to that heavy set, and interested to see where they get. They'll get where they get with all the penetration in the Snowflake defense. And
so Minar looking to take the snap. This is where the Firebirds had a missed snap earlier. Minar is going to control it this time as he goes forward. Wow, they're going to call him touchdown.
Oh,
I want to see this on the replay here. We'll see what we've got. Looked like maybe he was cut down shy of the goal line. He did slide into the end zone, but you can't slide. Haydn Nichols is the first one there. Minar, you see it here. He takes off. That might have actually been a good call by the referee. Well, touchdown, go the Firebirds, looking to cut this lead to 3. Good snap, hold, Cameron Kelly on the kick. It's going to be good. Well, Firebirds respond and make it a game. We will come back here with 4 minutes to go left in the game. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear. Plus all kinds of bait including live worms, flies, and lures. The staff are experienced anglers and they can advise you on what you need, where to go, and what type of bait the fish are biting on. Plus, pick up your fishing, camping, and boat permits. When you think fishing, think Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. Located on Highway 260, 1 mile before the casino.
Welcome back to Lobo Stadium, where the Firebirds have just scored to make the ball game 13-10 on the Comfort Fit Dentures touchdown. As a reminder, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll be comfortable always. So probably expect an onside kick here, right, Mike? And Lobos, looks like they've got the hands team out there. Guys up early.
Yeah, with 4 minutes to go, they got 3 timeouts. I mean, they can kind of go either way they'd like to on this. With Sam Brown's leg, though.
That is true.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to give them, the ball at midfield and, they're 1 or 2 plays from field goal range at this point. But
this will be a Northland Pioneer College kickoff. When it's time to start your college education, do so with the college, Northland Pioneer College. They actually are going to kick it deep. It's going to angle towards the left side, checks up. They've got to field it. There goes Riker Brimhall up the middle. He's got a little bit of a seam. Riker could go. He's got one man to beat. He goes out past the 50, 45. Oh, never mind. That was Karter Raban, not Riker Brimhall. There goes Karter for a huge kickoff. Special teams come up big for the Lobos right there. As you see it check up here, Carter's got to pick it up, and he just finds the seam and goes up the sideline.
Well, and oftentimes what you get on those balls when they check up, the kick team's gotten that extra probably 3 seconds more than they normally get, so they get deeper into their coverage, and you make one guy miss, and there's no help on that back line.
Well, Lobos are in business here as they get the ball at the 47-yard line. 4 minutes to go in the game. LaDuke flanked by Raban and Turley. He's going to hand off Turley. Turley up the middle, keeps the legs churning. Good push by the offensive line. That's going to be a gain of about 6 on first down for Turley.
Yeah, the perfect start of what you want there. Snowflake gets a first down here. They're probably going to force Eastmark in to start using their timeouts. And then they're 1 or 2 more first downs away from, closing this thing out.
So Lobos could go for the knockout punch here if they can continue to run the ball with effectiveness. 2 wide receivers, Smith and Ulberg. Turley and Raban on either side of Jacob LaDuke. They're going to milk the clock a bit here before they snap it. No count yet by the back judge. Lobos set. Hand off to Raban. Raban up the middle, pushing the pile hard. He gets driven back by the Firebirds.
Blow the whistle.
No whistle blown yet. Yeah. They are going to give him forward progress out to the 38-ish. A Firebird injured on the play. So Karter Raban, good hard run. Well, we'll take a timeout while they attend to the injured Firebird, and we'll do that. Reminder, this is Shola Ford's presentation of high school football on italk1067.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
They didn't see what he's a.
So we are back here at Lobo Stadium.
We live between the school and the park.
Injured player for the Firebirds got off the field under his own power, so we're grateful for that. Raban and Turley once again flanked LaDuke on either side. Jacob looking for the hard snap. Takes the snap. Turley up the middle. Good hard run. Looks like he will get enough for the first down as Garrett Lester brings him down at the 39. So first down, go the Lobos. We're kicking towards 2 minutes on that clock. Lobos lead 13-10 here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they'll force them now into having to use their timeout, so one more first down ought to wrap this thing up.
Firebirds do still have all three. 1st and 10, Lobos at the 39. LaDuke in the shotgun. Turley and Raban in the backfield with him.
You know, I am impressed with LaDuke being a sophomore, though. He manages the clock well. He doesn't get in a hurry. You know, he does a really good job in these situations.
LaDuke hands off to Raban. Firebirds will take their first of 3 timeouts here in the second half. So let's keep it here. Mike, I think we had an update on the Sholo game, correct?
Yeah, they're 21-18 deep into the fourth quarter, so it looks like that one's going to go down to the wire as well. Good. That game's in Blue Ridge.
So game over to Blue Ridge, and, well, not game over. They're over in Blue Ridge.
Yep, no, that's
Sorry,
right.
Didn't want to scare anyone there. But 21-18. We'll see if Sholo can hold off for that. Like we talked about a little bit off air, that would be a big win for if the Cougars can pull that off, that would be a big help to the Lobos as they're trying to stay ahead of Arizona College Prep in the power rankings.
Yeah, and they had some good stuff happen so far today. Cactus is winning. Gilbert's winning. Sholo is winning. You know, they had Sierra Linda on their schedule at the end of the year. Sierra Linda beat Independence, which should move them up, which will help the power rankings. So they're so close with Arizona College Prep that it could be one game anywhere to kind of get that thing to go.
So Lobos up 13-10, 2 minutes to go. Ball at the 35-yard line. LaDuke in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Fake to Raban. LaDuke up the left side. 22-yard line goes LaDuke. Sorry, 18-yard line goes LaDuke. So great fake there.
Yeah, the ball handling in the backfield is beautiful, right? The ball fakes out. I mean, I think 2 guys tackled Karter Raban in the backfield.
Looks like we had a flag on the field because the Lobos are not moving off of this spot. Here comes the call.
Yeah.
Well, they're conversing with the Lobo coaches to see what.
Did they have an inadvertent whistle because they didn't move the ball? I wonder if the officials were fooled on that play and they blew it dead when Raban was tackled, not realizing that LaDuke
So
had
just
the
a
ball.
replay of down then, or what are we doing?
That's what it looks like. I'll bet. I mean, that would be the only thing that makes sense to me is that there was an inadvertent whistle in there somewhere.
Yeah, we never really did get a call other than him pushing the clock up. So, 2 minutes, 2 seconds. Ball still at the 35. Here comes Kanton out around the left side. No room to run as the Firebirds cut him down at about the 36. So it'll be a loss of 1 on the play. That's a big play against the Lobos right there. Is Jacob LaDuke had gone for about 15 yards up to the 18-yard line. They were going to be in the red zone with that clock ticking towards the final.
Yeah, and they'd already used the timeout. If that's what happened, and again, we're not sure, but that what makes the most sense. That's just. It's just a mistake that can't be made by an official. It's going to impact the football game. Again, it was a first down in the red zone. They'd already used 1 timeout. Snowflake was going to be able to run at least another minute off the clock with a chance to go up, by 2 scores. So
now it brings up a 3rd and 9 after this timeout. Minute 53 to go, Mike. Do you dare put this ball in the air, or are you just trying to burn clock at this point?
I've always felt it's a little different in high school because the clock does stop on first downs. So timeouts aren't as valuable maybe as what you see in the NFL where the clock doesn't stop. I think if you trust your quarterback here, maybe go with the safe pass, screens, maybe a quick out or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if they went back to that ball fake, LaDuke with a keeper. I think that's more the way I would lean on that.
Well, we'll get a chance to look here as LaDuke is in the shotgun. He's looking to pass, actually. He's got a man out there. There's Aaden. Aaden Coor on the catch. That's going to be a first down. Good ball by Jacob LaDuke as he just floats it out there to Aaden Coor, who's in there at tight end. Big first down for the Lobos.
Yeah, really nice play call, nice design again. They're so committed to stopping the run, especially with this clock, the situation the way it is. Good ball fake, drew everybody in. Haydn got behind the defenders. Really nice ball there by Jacob.
So they will put the ball at the 25. 1st and 10 Lobos. Clock ticking at 1:28. Ball game if the Lobos don't turn it over. It looks like they're going to go into the victory formation here. Make Eastmark burn that final timeout. Clock will continue to run. Still no signal from the officials. We just heard a whistle. They're going to call a delay game on Snowflake. I did not see a count happening, but
yeah, who threw the flag? Did the back judge throw the flag? Baker
okay.
Did? Yeah.
So that'll move the Lobos back. 1st and 15. Clock did stop at 1:10. They'll go to kneel again. LaDuke under center.
Yeah, at this point they just got to have clean snaps. They can
a little bit of a ball. Yeah, so that will be 106. Firebirds will burn that final timeout. Let's talk about that last play to Aaden Coor. Sort of a out-of-the-bag type of play there, and it works for him, Mike.
Yeah, they ran that same little out. Trying to remember where it was. Maybe it was at Seton Catholic a couple of times, and they missed Aaden. It wasn't Seton Catholic. It was maybe – trying to remember. It was the last game that was here. They missed him twice where we thought he was going to get a score, and then Haydn ended up returning an interception for a touchdown is why I remember so much.
Yeah.
But so we've seen that they've gone to that, but to use it in that situation shows an awful lot of confidence in Aiden's ability to catch the ball and Jacob's ability to make a good read and a good throw.
Yeah, that could be the play of the game as that sort of sealed the deal. It was 3rd and 9. Big third down out of a timeout. LaDuke is going to handle the ball, kneels it down. That will keep the clock running here. We'll go to 50. Well, you'll finish here at about 30 seconds roughly. It is 3rd down, so they can kneel on it one more time, and that should close us out.
Yeah, at this point,
as Eastmark doesn't have a timeout.
Yeah, they just need to snap this thing under 40 seconds, and that'll be the end of the ball game.
It looks like that's exactly what they'll do as the clock ticks below 40. LaDuke under center. Looking to take one more victory snap here. There goes the count by the back judge. LaDuke under center. He'll snap it, kneel it, ball game. So Lobos improved to 8-0. We will come back and talk about it on the other side here as teams exchange handshakes. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you. Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Sholo. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Hey everybody, this is Ryan here at Horn Auto Center, the Chevy GMC Cadillac store that saves you more. We have some good deals going on, but we got to slash the prices on all your favorite models for this upcoming Halloween. Don't miss out on these scary good savings before they disappear. Like $6,000 off Chevy Suburbans and Chevy Tahoes, $6,000 off Chevy 2500 HDs, and $3,000 off the brand new redesigned 2025 Chevy Equinox. So come on down to Horn Auto Center and check out these scary good savings.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learn a new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC. Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
And Coor on that. And
Well, that's a final, ladies and gentlemen, 13-10. Lobos on top. They improved to 8-0. Should retain their number 1 ranking in the state even after power points, because as you win, you continue to gain power points, and we found out Sholo did pull it off as well, 21-18. So
and that's going to help them out as well. And Snowflake had a tougher opponent tonight than AZ College Prep, so they should at least hold on for another week.
So Lobos will improve 8-0. We're so grateful for all of our sponsors. We wanted to hand out the glass-shattering hit of the game, Deemer's Glass. Need glass for your home or business? Deemer's Glass in Lakeside is hands down the best place to call when you need quality glass at affordable prices. Deemer's Glass. Call 188-GLASSMAN. So, Mike, who do you have for the Deemer's glass-shattering hit of the game?
You know, I think that possession at the end of the third quarter where Aaden Coor came up and made those big hits after that after you drew that unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, I think that kind of changed the tempo of the game, brought a little bit of excitement to Snowflake sideline and got them playing hard. So I think Aaden, and it seems like we every week, you know, Aiden's in that discussion because he just runs so hard and he hits running full speed. But
yeah, and coming up with the big third down reception there to sort of seal the game as well. And yeah, Aaden definitely deserves that, and just one of the better linebackers in all of 4A football. So now our player of the game, we talked about a number of them. Who do you got for player of our game?
You know, tonight was hard. Tonight felt like a team game. Everybody contributed. I think from early to late, I think Haydn Nichols did a great job as that other linebacker as well. I think he had to have been involved in, 10-plus tackles tonight as well. I think the whole linebacking crew played well. So I think we'd give a shout-out to Haydn Nichols on that.
Awesome. So there's Haydn Nichols, your Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint player of the game. Get your windshield replaced by the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint. So one other one, we'll give a shout-out to Sammy Brown, as his 2 field goals do ultimately become the game winners. 2 long field goals, 40-plus yards on each of them. Good kicks tonight by Sammy all around as well. But fun game here at Lobo Stadium. Good to be back home. They've got one more home game against Apache Junction next week, where it will be senior night, and then on the road in the Valley again at Sierra Linda. They take care of business there. They will be most likely the number 1 seed going into the state tournament. They are now region champs as they secure the region tonight with this win, and they improved to 3-0 in the region. No one else can catch them at this point, but good job by the Lobos to battle a tough Eastmark team, which the game lived up to all of its hype. What we thought would be a title match in August became a title match and a good game here in October.
Yeah, and it's a good win for the Snowflake boys. Again, Eastmark definitely came up tonight, played with some physicality, some aggression. So it was a good win on that point. And just a little bit of an explanation on the PowerPoints and why we keep talking about it. The 4A's recently changed kind of how the tournament playoff schedule goes, and the high seed gets to host all the way to the finals.
Yes.
So even in the semifinal game, so if Snowflake can finish as the 1 or the 2 seed, they'll be hosting all those state playoff games. So if they can stay 1 or 2, they'll get a home playoff game here late November, early December, and I think that'll be definitely will help them when we get to that point. So.
And that first year when they made the run to the state title game, that was the recipe for success. You know, if you remember that, Lobo fans, CDO came up here to play in that semifinal game. They had some incredible athletes. They ended up playing in the state title game the year after, but we took care of business here at Lobo Stadium, won a football game, made it to the state title game against ALA Gilbert. And that playing here in late November, early December, that's not an easy thing to do. It's not an easy thing for us to sit here, right?
That's
so
right. That's right.
Tough place for those southern teams to come up here and play up on the mountain in that time.
And looking like that game potentially could be Yuma Catholic if everything kind of holds. So same type of idea as what you got with CDO 3 years ago.
Yeah, Yuma will have to make a 6.5-hour drive. So
that's right. I'm sure
good luck to the Shamrocks on that.
Weather very often down there either, I would bet.
Well, we want to thank all of our sponsors tonight. This wouldn't be possible without them. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce, Ace Hardware in Pine Top, Overguard and Sholo, the Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports Store, Northland Pioneer College, Horn Auto Center, Summit Regional Medical Center, Comfort Fit Dentures, Horn and Mountain Mobile Auto Glass. So thank you to all of our sponsors. Good football game here between the Firebirds and the Lobos. Safe drive home to the Firebirds, and good night, everyone.
This has been Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 KNKI Pine Top and iTalk1067.com. Brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Niemer's Glass, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Summit Regional Medical Center, Horn Auto Center, Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport, and Comfort Fit Dentures. This broadcast has been a copyrighted production of iTalk 106.7 and Country Mountain Airwaves, a Kopaniki communications station. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or use of this broadcast without the expressed written consent of iTalk 106.7 or Country Mountain Airwaves is strictly prohibited. For more information on this game and other games around the region, go to iTalk1067.com.